December 5th, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy aircraft take off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for what should have been a routine 2-hour training flight. The sky is clear, the pilots are trained, the mission is simple, but by nightfall, all 5 planes will disappear, and the rescue aircraft sent to save them will vanish too. No wreckage, no bodies, no answers. This is the story of Flight 19, the air squadron that was swallowed by the Bermuda Triangle. The mission begins. The aircraft were Grumman TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, heavy, reliable, and used throughout World War II. 14 men were on board, led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, a veteran pilot with 2,500 flight hours best in business. They were assigned a simple triangle route over the Atlantic, now known as Navigation Exercise Number 1. The flight took off at 2:10 p.m., but just 90 minutes into the mission, something started going wrong. First radio transmissions, 2:30 p.m., Flight 19. Transmission, this is of T-28. Something is wrong. My compass is out. 2:37 p.m. We're not sure of our position. We can't see land anymore. 2:45 p.m. Everything looks strange. Even the ocean looks different. Narration fades back in. The men were trained to use backup instruments, yet both magnetic compasses were failing, something pilots said had never happened before, which seems to be first time in their lifetime. Lost in open sky, as the sun began to set, radio control urged the flight to turn west toward the coast, but Taylor's voice showed confusion, even fear. Some pilots suggested breaking formation and flying individually back to land, but Taylor gave the final order. Radio filter. We'll stay together. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all ditch together. His last clear transmission was logged at 6:04 p.m. After that, only static. The rescue plane vanishes. A massive search operation was launched within minutes. The Navy believed the crew might still be alive, drifting somewhere in the dark Atlantic, so a rescue aircraft was sent immediately. It was a PBM-5 Mariner, a giant seaplane often called the flying gas tank because of its massive fuel capacity. 13 more men were aboard that rescue flight. They took off at 7:27 p.m., heading straight toward the last known position of Flight 19. But just 20 minutes later, the rescue plane vanished from radar. It stopped responding. No radio calls, no distress signal. A ship in the area reported seeing a fireball falling into the ocean, but when search boats arrived, nothing was there. No floating debris, no oil slick, no bodies. In just one night, 6 aircraft and 27 trained military men disappeared. The largest Navy search in peacetime history lasted for 5 days. They covered over 250,000 square miles of ocean and found nothing. Not a single piece of metal, not a life vest, not even a seat cushion. Theories. Navigation error. The official Navy report blamed Taylor for leading the flight into open water, but this doesn't explain why 5 planes failed to turn back, and why no debris has ever washed ashore in 80 years. Violent storm or waves. Weather records show a storm later that night, but not strong enough to erase 6 aircraft without a trace. Magnetic compass failure. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places where true north and magnetic north align, causing directional confusion. Government cover-up. The Navy changed its official report 3 times, from pilot error to unknown cause to classified. Something else radar operators claimed the planes just vanished from the screen. No explosion, no descent, just gone. To this day, not a single confirmed piece of Flight 19 has ever been recovered from the ocean. No wreckage, no black box, no life jackets, no human remains. 6 U.S. military aircraft, 27 trained men, and not even a single fragment of metal has washed ashore in nearly 80 years. The ocean forgets nothing. So why did it erase Flight 19 completely? How do 6 aircraft disappear in the same place, within the same night, without leaving even an oil stain behind? Was it simple navigation error? A magnetic anomaly inside the Bermuda Triangle? A government cover-up? Or something we still don't have the science to explain? What do you believe happened to Flight 19? Drop your theory in the comments. I read them all. And if you want more stories the world tried to forget, subscribe to Lost Echo Archives, where the past is never truly silent.